do we not talk about unaliving yourself thoughts enough? I feel like it is seen as such a taboo to talk about these thoughts when realistically everyone has them or has had them, especially if you're in UK right now or anywhere where it's winter. There's people who get seasonal depression and it leads them to those thoughts. And yet people don't really like to share these thoughts, which is understandable because you don't want people to worry that you're gonna take away your own life. But then at the same time, as humans, we find comfort in knowing that somebody else is also going through the same situation as you. So you know that you're not alone in the process. You're not the only one that's feeling this way. And it lets off a weight when you're able to express those feelings, because when you're holding back all of those thoughts and all that baggage, it just keeps replaying in your head and taking up space in your energy, your mind and body. And I feel like with places like social media, a lot of people only ever show the good, never the bad, never the struggles, never the negative things, because they just want to flex the good things. But then it paints an idea to other people that all these people have got it good, and it then just makes them feel like just them going through it. But even the most richest of people are still human and still experience these thoughts just like the rest of us. There was even a period of my life where I felt really lost and depressed and disconnected from God and people and alone, and I had thoughts of unaliving myself. And I then decided to express it to my friend, and for her to then tell me that she feels the same way, that she's been going through it too, it kind of lifted a weight off my shoulder. Like, of course I don't want her to feel like that, but it's nice to know that, okay, I'm not crazy, I'm not alone in this, I'm not the only one going through this, I'm not the only one feeling this way. And I also had a therapist at that time, so I shared those thoughts with her. When I was able to tell people, it just felt like weight was lifted off my shoulders, because it was just trapped in my thoughts and it needed to come out. I know right now there are so many other people who are going through this and feel like they're alone, but let me tell you right now, we are all in this together. If you have someone that you trust and feel safe around, or even if you don't, please go try find a therapist. Let those thoughts out, express yourself. The whole point of this page is to obviously share wisdom, but also to push out more authenticity, because there's too much things that are shown that is not the full picture. We need to start speaking up more about this topic, because the only way to overcome this is together as a community. But how will we do that if we're not sharing these thoughts? Also, check in on your friends, check in on your family members, especially the ones that are usually the most happiest or the strongest. Anyone wants to speak, my DMs are open, because as I said, we are all in this together and we must come together as a community to overcome.